Hello, and welcome to the second day of our 31-day build challenge made by a lovely person by the name Lonelytofu. Our prompt today is Nature Untouched. Alright, so without further ado, let's get to it. So I've been looking at, yes, I'm still using Pinterest as my thing to get me prompts. Or not prompts, to get me inspo photos. And I have decided that, given all the ones that I've been looking at, which I'll probably plop up on the screen again, that there's a lot of like larger trees, but also like streams typically, stuff like that. So, what I was thinking was making this just a little pond with a little stream running through, and I might have the stream go here, loop over here, maybe connect up over there, and just like cascade down into the big river. Other things that I've been seeing are like logs on the ground, kind of like we've seen throughout here variously. I don't remember where they were, but they were somewhere in here. Yeah, there's one down there. And also kind of just like trees like overhanging. Alright, so I started terraforming a bit, and then I realized I should probably start recording. Although I was like, yeah, we probably won't need to terraform that much today. And now, yeah, here we are. So, yes, I also found this, and I was like, ooh, this is cool, and it's kind of perfect because it goes right out here. Now I'm gonna have to fill that in, but I was thinking, kind of just, I might just have a cascade down here. Is that? No, that's sugarcane. I thought that was turtle. There we go. And then it's kind of just swooping down there. I might just get water and just start, like, filling it in. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out how the best way to do this is, if I have to fill it in on one thing, like, or if there we go. So I'm just gonna have to keep doing stuff like that. I keep getting really distracted, and I sound really tired because I am really tired because I just woke up. I'm gonna call this good enough. If we need to change it, we can. But I feel like we're doing fine, so I might just leave it. And oh shoot, I just remembered. This has to be up 2 more. This is gonna go great. Okay, well that kind of worked out. Whoosh. Wait, that was actually kind of perfect. There we go. Then you just kind of keep going. All around. Whoosh. All. Uh-oh. Wait, actually. Wait, this might be perfect. Because if you go down here. Okay, wait. That might have actually been perfect. No, I'm trying to stop. Freaking right click isn't working. Whoosh. And then it's a little cave. Aw, wait, that's actually so cool. Now that I've spent however long, like 30 minutes, just getting that part set up, I need to do a bit of, like, whatever it's called, making these look, I guess, more, untouched. I don't know. These look too small in my opinion, so I gotta like, okay, actually what I may end up doing, I'm gonna leave the stump there and clear away as many of the leaves as possible, and then I'm going to probably come back, show you where all the stumps are, and then probably just start building from there. So I just finished. I may end up getting rid of a couple more trees, but I have the general, just a couple, it's like 30 trees that I have to hand build, if not more, depending on if I want to add more. I also have these things, which I'm probably going to add later on, just to make it look cooler, and I may end up adding a bit of moss as well. But I'm going to start and I'm going to show you guys how I'm planning on doing, well, I have no clue what I'm planning on doing for the birch trees, so I may actually just leave that one for a minute, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm planning on doing with some of these guys. So for some of them, I'm going to just try and base them off of those. For others, let me just real quick grab some of these because it's just better to build with those. And then you're never uncertain. And I took a screenshot with that guy already, so I can. It was a bunny break. I'm probably gonna, like, it'll be kind of similar to them, but at the same time, like the other ones that I'm planning on basing stuff off of. But then at the same time, it'll also be kind of like, it'll be kind of like that, but it'll be kind of like the one that I made over there. So there'll be roots that are visible, stuff like that. There probably won't be a huge amount of branches just because I don't have the time or energy to build more than like 2 per tree, but I may have them split off at points like here. But I think that may be it. And then I'm trying to figure out if I just want to get the basic trees down and then put the leaves on, or if I want to put the leaves on now. But I may just make the bare trees. And then for the birch trees, this is the one that I've no clue how I'm really gonna do this, but I may just make them kind of like the oak ones. Also, sorry if my audio quality is different. I'm not wearing headphones to try and see if that helps or changes anything, and I genuinely don't know how it's gonna go. So just bear with me for a bit while I try and figure out how to get my audio quality to actually sound good. But this one I'm probably gonna have hang over here just a bit, and I'll probably go up for part of it and then come back down. I don't know. And then it'll go up and over, around there. Probably come over here. I have no clue what I'm doing. Probably leave it right there. All right, there we go. And so that's kind of what I'm going to be doing for these, all of these. So I guess kind of like bear with me as I continue doing these. Now I'll probably have to figure out where I want the branches to overhang, because this one I'm going to make probably hang mainly over top of this guy. So I might wait. Oh, I can make it leaning. If I go right there and then I lean over, I can make its branches just completely over here. Boom. Well, probably like up a little, but... And And I might put this one, like, out this way as a bit of counterbalance. But, like, ooh, smart. And, like, one over here. A little short, nubby one. Boop. Okay, maybe not like that. That doesn't look good. But I want things to look kind of more like that. There we go. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have more days that are gonna be like this, so if you guys have any questions you want me to answer or things you want like me to talk about, like I've seen the first 2 seasons of Heartstopper. I've seen everything but the last episode of Arcane. So I started watching it like over winter break, and then I binge watched the first season, and then the second season I was like, oh, but I'm trying to watch Heartstopper right now. I'm in the 3rd season of Supernatural, but I'm not sure exactly where, and I haven't seen much, but I do know about Cass, who comes in much later, because it's freaking 15 seasons long. And I'm so happy that that ship is freaking canon now. Like, when I heard about that being canon, oh my god, I was actually so happy. Like, ugh. Ooh, I can talk about the Life series as well. I heard from a number of different Life series animators that there is and from Grian, who's been hinting at it, but mainly from the Life series animators, that there's gonna be a new Life series coming out in July. So that's literally next month. It's in like 20 days, at least from when I'm recording. But like, oh my god, I'm so freaking excited for that because that's gonna be insane. Like, ooh. Actually, okay, I've got to stop venturing way outside of where I have this stuff and just finish this. But there are a number of different things that I can talk about if you guys want me to, just to make some of these videos a little less boring, because some of them are just gonna be like this, where I'm literally just building the same thing over and over again, and there's not really like much I can do to make it less boring unless I just yap about random shows. Ooh, I am also in the Percy Jackson fandom, so I'm really excited for season 2. I'm getting like fed because a bunch of this stuff is about to come out like really close to the same time. Yeah, here's the kind of 4 things that I want to build with. Oh, I was about to turn that into a thing. Nope, we're doing this one. Yeah, but so I was thinking, like, if any of y'all, or whatever, like, fandoms you're in, I may also be in those. I'm in a lot of, like, just completely different fandoms, just because I can be, and no one can stop me, because I do whatever the hell I want. But, yeah, so I guess kind of to try and make these videos a little less boring, I can talk about stuff like that. Alrighty, so I just finished. I added some azaleas. I just finished building all these little tree guys. Sorry if my voice sounds weird. I'm trying to, like, speak in, like, a way in which my voice won't, like, sound, like, bad, but then at the same time isn't, like, damaging to my voice. And so I'm kind of just swapping between different, like, voices. So, sorry if it sounds, like, slightly different in, like, every single clip. But that's just kind of what I'm working with right now, because I've only had coffee to drink this morning, which probably wasn't the best idea, but now my throat hurts, because I don't normally talk this much. Alright. Well, I will catch you all once I've finished, leafifying these little tree stumps. Alrighty, so I I don't know why I start everything with alrighty or okay or so or all of them combined, but but um but I've been working on these and I've finished most of them and I've realized that they tend to blend in very much and it's actually really sad. Um because they just look like slightly funkier trees. So um I mean I still have a number of them that I have to get to. But I was thinking I could show you guys kind of like what I've been doing. I kind of thought I only had like 2 left, and I just realized I've still got like 5 left. But honestly, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna try and add some other things, like some stuff down there, and hopefully that pulls it together, like we saw with this build, where the nature part really, like, it didn't look great without it, and then with the overgrown stuff, it really just pulled it together. But so basically, a mistake that I made at the very beginning of this, also sorry if the, like, pressing the buttons is really loud for you guys, because I'm recording this with my computer audio, so this keyboard is attached to the computer, so you can hear it really loudly. And I realized I never really addressed that earlier, but that is what it is. That's what those sounds are. As someone I've used this recording tactic a lot in the past. Also, good news is I now have a chair that doesn't creak because it doesn't move. So hopefully that will be good enough. But basically, what I was trying to say earlier is that a thing that I was doing that was not like it made the trees, like the leaves on the trees, not look the best was that I was only really following where the branches were. Like, for example, if I go over here, I was kind of just like building like just a little bit over here, and I was just kind of like covering what I needed to cover. Which is like that's definitely where you start off. But I was kind of only doing like something kind of like this, and it looks kind of weird. So like it doesn't look really great. It looks kind of funky. Now, I feel like at times this is kind of what you should go for. So I should probably do that for some of these trees. But at other times, kind of like connecting it and building up a little more really gives it some volume. That's what a lot of these trees look like. Which is, it might actually be why my trees are blending into the background, because I figured out like what that is about. But so I may actually leave some of these trees with just a bit of stuff covering it and not the full amount that I was going for, that I've been going for a while. But I just thought if you're trying to build trees but you kind of want them to still feel like a stereotypical Minecraft tree, just make sure that you build extra leaves. You have way extra leaves than you think you'd need. One other thing that I should probably mention is I'm still not sure what the uploading schedule is going to look like. I'm trying to go for uploading every other day. So like, for example, I uploaded this morning, because it's the 10th, I uploaded the first video today. I'm planning on uploading this one not tomorrow, but the day after. And one other thing I was thinking is I'm gonna do my best to make it so that I finish like all of the videos that I need to when I'm gonna be on break, so that way I can I can schedule their uploads. But then at the same time, I am really tired, so I may end up not getting those done at the times that I want to, especially because I just started summer break and I haven't really had an actual like day off. I mean, this isn't like hard work, but still at times I've got to figure out like, okay, how am I going to do this? What am I going to say to make it more entertaining? Like stuff like that. So I feel like I might not end up finishing as much as I really wanted to, which I think it'll be fine. But I do just want to let you guys know what is happening so you guys know when to expect the other videos that I was planning on finishing. I may leave some of these around, or I may put them like around here so that they're more hidden. There we go. So these guys will probably want to be in like darker areas. Another thing that just makes a lot of stuff look cleaner is having these, instead of having like derpy right there, have it go down so that it hits something. That's kind of the case for like everything. So you'll see me a lot of the time, like if it's not really possible here, I'm gonna grab dirt and put it there. And stuff like that. So you might see me doing a lot of things like that. That's just a general rule. So I'm seeing this a bunch of things all over the place. So I'm not going to get all of them, but I'm going to try to get like the ones that I see. And I've done that with a lot of the these that I've built. Well, in theory. Some of these I don't really care, but some of them are like really bugs me. All of them bugs me, but some of them it's like I'm just going to have to keep going down and down and down, and it's just not really worth it. Right, okay, I'm gonna start just doing these. I think it's easier to start with those things. Actually, I might just get bone meal and just I don't really know what I can do. Like, I've spent a bunch of time on it, but it genuinely just looks like I don't know. It just doesn't look like I've done much, even though I have. So I'm not really sure what to do about it, but like there are things, like I've made a bunch of trees, I've gone around and I've decorated a bunch of stuff, I've grown a bunch of trees, I turned that into a little lake. So it does look a lot more customized and like naturey than I think it did before, but at the same time I feel like it also, you can't see it a huge amount, so I also feel like there's not like, I don't know, it just feels like you can't really see a bunch of the stuff that I did, and so it's like, how do I show you guys that I've done this stuff? But yeah. There may be just a couple other things that I can do to kind of customize the lake a little more. Drop a couple of those. Pick up some... Let me get slabs. Some of these. And just kind of like fill them in. I think it's okay. You can see some of the stuff that I did, but I feel like I don't really know what I could have done to make it more obvious. So I feel like I may actually, hold up, what I may do, I know I keep saying I'm done, but like, sorry, I keep realizing more things that I probably could do. But I might just add some little, and I got just a little, just some stones, alright? I can just put some pebbles around, it may help. And then if I put some little stone slabs around as well, that might be, right, these don't stick underwater. Not what I'm trying to do. Keep putting these down. But there's like small little details that you can include to make things seem just more. I probably should have done this on here a bit more as well. I kind of forgot about the buttons. The button trick. Haven't done this in a while. But just add a couple buttons around, preferably one that matches with the surroundings a bit, and you just kind of throw them around randomly. And this, I like using this. I don't know if this is I think it's a decently known tactic, but it's not like super commonly used, but it just kind of like, it's just like you just get little pebbles around. So I feel like, okay, that might be pretty good. And then I'm gonna add a couple like actual rock things. So you can't really see the stuff that well, but every little thing helps. So hopefully this nature untouched thing, oh wait, I'm so sorry. I have one more idea, all right? One final idea is that you get a stump and boom, kind of just like lean it across the water. And then what else can we get? We can get glow lichen. And this stuff works underwater as well, so it's actually really, really handy. I was thinking about adding this, and I really should just go ahead and just add a bunch of it. But okay. There may be slightly more things added by the next time it does come around, but I should probably end the video here because I keep trying to add more things. Do these stick? These stick underwater. Might. Actually, yeah, I'll just leave it there. Alrighty. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I believe we have finished today's prompt. I think that was the finishing touch that I needed. Alrighty. Well, it has been a lovely day, and I will catch you all in the next one, which, let me just figure out what tomorrow's prompt is, or whenever I'm doing that. Apologies. Ancient tree. So I will probably end up being in the same area. I'm gonna clear out probably something like around right where I am. And that will be tomorrow's thing. Alrighty. Well, catch you all later. Have a good day or night, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.